video I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to make a mobile website for a business with Moby Maker Pro. So I'm on a website here. This is a local riding school here in Nurka called Andale. So I'm going to make a mobile website to complement this site. So I'm going to switch over to Moby Maker Pro just to save a little bit of time. All I've done here is fill in the company details. So we have here Andale Riding. There's no full address because it's actually out in the country here. So just the town, state, zip code, the email for the business, the telephone number. They don't actually have Facebook or Twitter, so I've just put in the general Facebook and Twitter URL here, and I've already downloaded and uploaded here their company logo, so it's going to create a new mobile website. Now we have the choice of creating new mobile websites either on a subdomain or a full domain, so in this case I've just put it on the subdomain of mobymakerpro.info. So now we get a chance to choose our navigation style. We have square boxes here, round boxes in a sort of full navigation bar, or we can have separate buttons as well. So I'm just going to choose this style here. I'm just going to choose the colours for the site. So I'm just going to switch back to the main site. As you can see, the page they're currently using is white page with black text, and then they have this sort of red button for navigation. So we're going to go with white and red as our main colours on this site. So I'm going to switch back to the application. So I'm going to make the header bar red. So to do that, I'm just going to select this red here and just drag it straight onto the header bar. We're going to make the page white, and we'll make the navigation buttons red as well. You see how easy that is to change the colours. Now you can get a little bit more clever with these colours if you want to. If we come over here to the header bar, for example, we can actually add some shading to this bar by clicking on the plus here, and we want to go and let's add a sort of white shade to that button. As you can see, that's changing on the left now, so it looks quite nice, and we'll just change the shading on this. So it's got a sort of glow at the top now. So you can play around this and make some really nice effects. As you can see, the page has also got a gradient on it. It's going from white down to grey. Now we don't actually want that in this case. I want to make the whole page white. So if we go to the shading, we're going to make the page background white all the way through. As you can see, that shading is gone now. We've got a plain white page. I'm going to just put a border around these buttons as well so they stand out and make them look really nice. So if we just come to the buttons, we can see we can have a border around the buttons. Let's try this sort of orange colour as a border. That should make it stand out quite nice. So that's the colours done now. We've already got this set for light navigation icons on the bars because we've got a dark background. So we're going to click Save These Colours. And we're now ready to start building our site. So obviously we're going to start with the home page. Now one of the benefits of Moby Maker Pro is that there are no templates. We don't restrict you to how the site's going to look. This is a full drag and drop, and you can build the site to look how you wish. So over here on the left you'll see we have the main elements of a website. We have the header. You can have the header and logo together, a logo on its own, the company details, a navigation bar, a tap to call button, tap to SMS button, a map, or social links. So let me just show you quickly how this works. We're just going to build out the home page very quickly, and then we can make a change to it later if we wish. So I'm just going to add the header and the logo just by dragging this over to the page. I think next we'll have a tap to call button, a tap to SMS button. We're going to put some text here, but I'll leave that for the moment, and we'll add the navigation bar, the social links to the Facebook page. Drag that over, and let's just add the company details finally at the bottom of the screen. I'm going to click Save and Preview. Now if you look here on the left, you can see the previews just from dragging those placeholders over, how quick that was just to build this mobile website, this home page, and you can see already that it's looking really good with just dragging these over and doing no other work. So I'm just going to add some little bit of text in here underneath the tap to call. Now you may notice there's no tap to SMS button showing on the site at the moment. That's because we haven't actually added a number for that. So if you click up here, it says meta tags and phone numbers. You can actually put in some meta tags, the title, description, and meta tags for the site, and also the desktop links, which we're going to need. We're going to want this. We want to have a link here that links to the actual current desktop website. So let me just grab that from the address bar. Come back here, we're going to place that in here. I won't worry about the meta title and description tags at the moment, and we're just going to put in a number here that we can send SMS text to. Click Save and Preview. You can now see that we have the tap to SMS button, and also we have the link to the desktop site. So I'm just going to add a little bit of text below those buttons. So let's just put welcome to Handale Riding Centre. And we'll make that, let's have a look at what styles we have here. We go with big, make it bold. I'm going to centre that, and let's just have a look at how it looks. Save and preview. Okay, I'm just going to move the riding down to the next line so it's a bit more centred. Okay, so that's the home page, and that'll do for the moment. So this is just showing you where the navigation bar will be. Obviously we haven't added any pages at the moment, but that's already looking very very smart there. So let's go on and add some pages. So I'm going to go to their website, and actually on their home page they have pretty much most information about them. So we're actually going to make this into an About Us page. So the first thing I'm going to do is just set up the page. So I'm going to build a website page here. We're going to call this About Us. And again, I'm going to use a logo this time. I'm just going to drag the header on its own. I'm going to title this page About Us. Again, I'm going to just make that bold. I'm going to centre it. I'm going to make it a little bit larger so it stands out a little bit more. Let's try 22. Yeah, that looks about right. I'm going to add an image now. If we go back to the page here, you can see they've got a couple of images on the page. So let's use those because it will make the page look quite nice. And this is very simple. I'm just going to right click on here and I'm going to copy the image location. I'm going to go back to maybe Make It Pro. I'm going to click on this little image icon. I'm just going to bung the URL straight into the URL box there. And you can see the image has been pulled straight into the site. So let's have a look at that. Looks like a good size, and if it were, if you just click on the image, you can just readjust the size if it needs readjusting. But it actually seems to work quite well, so I'm just going to leave that as it is. Now I'm going to grab the text. I'm actually going to left align the text. Let me just pull that over to left align. Go back to their page. I'm just going to grab this text. Now, obviously, I don't advise you just copy and paste text from websites straight from the website into any application. You should really strip that out through a notepad just to get rid of any formatting that comes with it. But just for speed here, I'm just going to go ahead and just copy and paste it straight into the website. There's quite a bit of text there. Let me just get the rest of the text. And that's all the text for that page. Just before that text, if we go back to their website, we can see that they had another image. So let's place that in the website as well. So let's just copy the image location. We'll click on our image icon, paste in the URL. Again, that's a perfect size for our mobile website, and we just leave it in there. So we're just going to save and preview just so you can see where we are at this stage. So right here we have the header, the About Us text, and then the image, and then the text for the website. So it's getting quite congested on there, so we want to do a little bit of work on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the logo in actually to break up this page a little. So let me just get rid of the header, and we'll drag the header and logo and just click Save and Preview. Yeah, that already looks a little bit better there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now also is put some tap to call buttons. As I said, one of the great things about not having templates is that we can put buttons and navigation bars anywhere that we like. So let's just, for example, put a tap to call button straight in the middle of the page here, and we'll put a tap to SMS button in here. We're at the bottom of the page now. Then we're going to want to put our main website navigation, so we just grab the nav bar placeholder. And finally, I'm going to put some social links into their Facebook page and Twitter. And again, I'm going to add the company details. I'm going to click on Save Preview. As you can see now, we have the tap to call button in the middle of the page, the tap to SMS, we have our navigation and our social links and the company details. So you can see how quick and easy it is to build pages. Obviously bear in mind this is not a real mobile phone or browser, so it's going to look different on the mobile phone, and I'll show you that in a moment. So that's the first page added. As you can see over here, I'm going to want to add this to the main navigation, so I'll just click on Nav, and that will now be in our main website navigation. So now I'm going to add a new page. Let's go back to their website. and let's click on Pony Club. Okay, so we've got a similar sort of page here, a bit of text and some images. So let's just go back, build up. I'm going to again put the header and the logo. Now this time let's put a tactical button right at the start. And this page is called Pony Club. Can't type today, let me just correct that. So I'm just going to put that in the center, make it bold, and again we'll go with 22 font size. And we're going to pretty much keep the format the same. I'm going to add an image. So let's go back to the website. Let's get copy image location. And then we're just going to enter that URL into our image box. Let's see, this image is a little bit too big. It's 960. What you can do is actually do the width of the page. Let's make this 80% of the width of the mobile page. I'll get rid of the height so it's readjusted. Yeah, that looks good. We'll just leave that like that. And now I'm just going to grab some text from the page. So let's grab this text. Oops. And I'll just grab the remaining text for that page. Now we could again add another image. We could add this image to the right of the text here, but just for speed, I'm just going to leave that for the moment. Just leave one image on the page and just paste that text in. And again, we're free to do whatever we want to do on this page. For example, you can link to internal pages. You can do some quite clever internal linking. Let's say, for example, we want to link to the About Us page in the middle of the page we already built in here. So we could write for more information. On us, click the, let's say, tap the button below. And let's just make that bold. And I want to link now to the About Us page, so I just come over to where our pages are, same as the placeholders, just drag that in, and that's going to have a link to the About Us page. Below this now, I'm just going to put the navigation bar, and let's again have our social links. Let's click Save and Preview. Okay, I forgot to enter the page name there, which is why I got that error message. Let me just put that in, Pony Club. And we click Save and Preview. You can see, so we've got the tactical button, the head and the logo. This is our text and our image. The About Us button, this will link to the About Us page. As you can see, the nav bar. At the moment, there's only one page in the navigation. We're going to add the Pony Club in a moment, so that'll be added to the main navigation. And then our social links. So let me just click that to add that to the main navigation. Okay, I'm just going to build one more page for demonstration purposes. Obviously, if we go back to the actual website of this company, you can see there's 1, 2, 3, there's 6 pages, but obviously I don't want you get the idea now of how quick and easy it is to build websites. So let me just build one more page, how to find us. Now they don't actually have a Google map location due to where they are out in the countryside, but we can grab this map here. So I'm going to right click and copy image location. We're going to come back to Mobi Maker Pro, we're going to add a new page. I'm going to call this Find and Contact Us. Again, I'm going to use the head and the logo. I'm going to put in, now if we had a Google map location, we could actually use the map placeholder, but as I said, it's literally in the middle of the mountains. There is no formal address, so we're just going to place the map in that they've provided. So again, we're just going to center that, go to our image icon, place in the URL. Let's have a look at that image. Again, I'm just going to make that 100% of the width of the page. And click OK. Yeah, that looks good. And now we're just going to grab the rest of the information from the page on the website, the directions here. Sorry, I just don't want to grab that image again, so I'm just making sure I'm only grabbing the text. You just love it when you're using Camtasia. Alright, okay, let's right click and copy. and we're going to paste that in. So it's the directions. I'm just going to actually make that left aligned. We're going to put in a contact us section. So let's just make that bold. And make that size 22 again. Put it in the center. Let's underline it. And I think all we need to do for that right now is just we can add the tap to call button, the tap to SMS button, and now we're going to add a form to the website. This is one thing I've not shown you yet. To add a form, it's very simple. You just again pull in the form placeholder over to the page. You're going to click up here. It says Add Edit Form. Now this is the email address of the business. We can change this if we want. And here we have some preset fields that we decide to use in our form. Now these can be edited by you. So if you want to call this special offer, for example, or discount coupon, you could change any of these fields. But for the moment, let's just use first name, last name, email, and message. So I'm just going to click Save and Preview. As you can see, so we have our header and logo, the map, the text, the contact us section, the tap to call, tap to SMS buttons, and then our form. Finally, I'm just going to finish this page off. I'm just going to put our navigation bar below that. And again, let's put our social links in as well. And we're going to click on Save and Preview. I'm going to click to add this Find and Contact Us page to the navigation. Save that. Go back to edit the home page. And that's it, we've built the site already. Obviously we'd be building out the rest of the pages, but that will do for the moment. Let me just bring up our mobilizer here so you can see this. Let me just go to the URL. It's on the subdomain of our main site here. As you can see, that the site's actually live on the web now, and it's looking pretty good. Obviously, if you're building that for a client, you might want to spend a little bit more time working on it and adding some features. But here it looks nice and bright, and here are the 3 pages that we created. So let's have a look at those. This is the image that we added. Here we've got the text, the tap to call buttons. Let's go and look at the Pony Club page. Again, tap to call straight at the start here. The images that we've added, a link to the About Us page, and we've got our Find and Contact Us page with the map, the text, our tap to call and SMS buttons, and also our forms. So that's all looking pretty good, and you saw how quick and easy that was to build a mobile website for this business. One last thing I just want to show you in this demo. I mean, now you can also, as well as creating full websites, as I will explain below, you can create mock websites which you can then send to businesses and then upgrade them obviously and sell them on the full website. So we just go back to the dashboard. We can go here to manage our mobile sites, which is the one I just built here. Now you can see that we can edit the site, we can get the QR code, we can get the redirect code for that site to be placed on the main site for mobile, to detect mobile devices. We can download this website, so once it's built you can just click on download, that will create a zip file, and then you can take the site away and host it wherever you wish. Then we have this landing page, and I just want to show you that very, very quickly. As you can see, this has already been filled out. So we have the email from my company name here, and this is going to this address, but you can change this to whatever you want. So you can send this to the business. And obviously, I want to send this to the owner of the riding stables here because I've just made this mock mobile website for them. Here we've got new mobile website for, and here I'd obviously place their name. So Oundale Riding. Now this is already pre-populated for you, but you can edit this text any way you like. Just make sure that you leave the web link placeholder here. So we're going to click onto page text. Now this is the actual landing page that the owner of this riding school will see once we send them the email, and again this is all fully editable by you. So I'm just going to leave it as it is for the moment, go to preview. Now I haven't actually added a logo here at the moment. As you can see on this preview page that we've got the company logo for this riding school. Here will go your logo. Once you fill out your details and add your logo to the system, this will have your logo on it. And here we're asking have you seen how your website looks on the mobile? And what this does is pull in their current site and then put in the site that you've just created for them. So they can actually play with that. It's a live site. They can click the buttons and and see the site function. And if they wish to contact you, they click on please contact me, and you'll receive an email telling you that this business has now looked at this website and you should contact them to follow up and obviously sell them on a full mobile website. And once you're done with that, you should click OK to send, and that will send an email to the business. I'm going to click that because obviously I don't want to contact this business just right now. I'm actually going to be doing a mobile website for them anyway. So I just wanted to show you that feature. So if you've got any questions, just let me know. But that's how quick and easy it is to make a mobile website with Mobile Maker Pro. So thank you for your time, and I shall speak to you soon.